All right, guys, let's check this out. I was, I think, on Facebook or one of the other social media platforms, and I saw this Joy Reid clip from her show today. Check it out.
2022. Sure hope it doesn't pick up any nasty habits from 2021. I also want to thank the great Tiffany Cross for holding down the bridge for me last week while I took a few days off for a much-needed vacation. I literally did nothing but sit on my couch and binge watch stuff and sleep late. I loved it. So anyway, last year was a lot. I think we can all agree. The COVID pandemic took the lives of more than 800,000 fellow Americans, even with 3 free vaccines out there. And for the first time, perhaps in human history, a virus became entirely political, with Republicans now accounting for 60% of those who refused to take the shot. We had an actual insurrection, which we're still in the middle of a congressional investigation over, and which has resulted in more than 700 arrests and lots of prosecutions, just not of anyone at the top. None of the presumed planners have been charged with anything.
One of them is that this culture of narcissism has filled this yawning, gaping hole where spirituality used to be for a lot of people. That this has become a religion of the self. It has become a search for meaning. Life is supposed to be interesting. It's supposed to be heroic. It's supposed to be fun and ennobling. And the idea that previous generations took pleasure, a civic pride, a pleasure in civic virtue by serving others, by being selfless, by being stoic, by not constantly talking about your sense of grievance and your sense of anger and outrage. That is completely alien to multiple generations now of Americans who are all about vocalizing a sense of loss, even though they haven't lost anything. You and Michael were talking a moment ago about people who have had something taken away from them. The irony is that a lot of the people that are storming these barricades have had nothing taken away from them. They have been told they have had things taken away from them, and their acceptance, their embracing of that notion has given their lives some kind of meaning. And what Michael checked, name checked, Leave It to Beaver, but Joy, you had me at Star Trek, the original series. And there is that character that you referenced is an eternal adolescent, which is what we have become in this country. We are eternally adolescent. We take offense at everything. We look for reasons to take offense because then to respond to it is empowering. We take no pleasure, and I'll get off the soapbox here, but we take no pleasure in adulthood anymore. We take no pleasure in simply saying there are burdens to be shared. Not everything goes my way. There are things that have to get done every day that are not fun or interesting. And it used to be that your father's generation, mine, our parents, my mom, my dad, they took a certain silent pride in saying, why am I a hero? Because I get up every day, I get my day started, I go to work, I take care of my children, I mow the lawn, I plow the driveway, whatever it takes. That's not enough for people anymore. And that's when democracy starts to fall, because then that emptiness and that lack of meaning is something they project onto the government, and they say it's the government's.